Alright, so there's a lot to cover today. I'm gonna get straight to the point. As some of you may know, these stairs broke as of 1.3. They no longer work as I built it before. Oh my gosh, it's broken. My poor hunted child is broken. Alright, but I did come up with a fix and I sent it over to Wooltech, the person who I originally worked on this with. He looked at it and he said, fix is good, the fix is good. Alright, thanks. Thanks, Wooltech, for taking a look at it. And then also I want to give an honorable mention to Los Osos. I hope I'm saying that right. Los Osos. It kind of sounds like I'm saying the bears in Spanish. Los Osos. Anyways, thank you very much because he actually took his time to record a fix that he came up with himself, and he sent it over to me. I took a look at it, and even though I didn't use his fix, I still appreciate his effort. So thank you. All right, now for the fix. Okay. This is what the video contains. The video is gonna be about the fix. First the fix, and then if you guys haven't seen these stairs before, I'm gonna build them for you again. That's gonna be a revised tutorial. And also in the last tutorial, somebody asked me if you could get rid of, if I could get rid of these little visual ewies. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. So let's get going right into it. First up, the fix. Okay, so if you already have these stairs built, all you gotta do is come over here on this side, knock these two repeaters out, knock that piece of redstone dust off, repeater right there set to 3. That's it for this side. Now over here, knock that repeater out, replace it with redstone dust, and place the repeater right here set to 2. And right here, set these repeaters to 2 as well. Like that, okay? And that's it. That's your fix right there. The whole thing should work. Ta-da! The whole thing should work. Ta-da! Alright, that's your fix. Dagnabbit. Okay, now the stairs. So, what I have done is set up a little thing here to kind of simulate if you were on the ground. Alright, so what you're going to do is pick the spot where you want to start your stairs. So in this case it's right here. Make a 2x2 hole and make it 3 deep. Okay, right here, place pistons facing upward, and this is going to be your starting point. Alright, from the ends of each side of the pistons, if you're facing it, go 5 out on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 toward the back, and 6 this way, okay? So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you're gonna need to do is dig out all this space, as you can see, and then dig all the way down to one space below the pistons, just like this. Alright? So I'm gonna keep this border here so you guys could see what it would be like if you still had, you're gonna have a wall, of course. So I'll just leave it up. And now let's start on the stairs. So when you start, make sure you're on the side that is 6 long, okay? And what you're going to do is go over here to this back piston and place 2 blocks going out like this, and you're going to do this little pattern right here, just like that. And then 2 over, and then copy what's going on there. So this and like that, okay? Same thing on the other side, okay? Go 2 blocks out, 1, 2, and then go down, up, down, 2 over, up, down, up, left, right, BA. Anyways, now what you're going to do is place your redstone dust. So do this, stop here, and then place a repeater right in there, set to 3. Okay, over here, same thing. Run the wiring like this, stop there, repeater, but this time set to 2. Okay, now we're going to place our regular pistons here, 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 and here, and also nya and nya. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Okay, now let's start adding our stairs. So stairs here, and then also here. Remember to aim the bottom half of the block, otherwise it's gonna come upside down. I hate that. Anyways, there it is, and then we're gonna add our whatever your floor is made out of right there. Okay, these pistons here are actually going to get sticky pistons facing upward, just like that. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to add sticky pistons right here. So 1 block in, okay, 1 block in, here, here, and here, and then one more sticky piston upward. Same thing on this side, okay? One block in, here, 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 piston upward. Looks like that, alright? And these get whatever your floor is made out of. Now let's start powering these. So yeah. Okay. First we're going to take care of these two. Torch, torch right underneath both of them. And then underneath these blocks on the side, torch and torch. Okay. Come in here, dig that out, redstone dust right in there, and come around the back here. You're going to add a torch here and right there. Okay. Dig holes right in front of these two torches, and then add a torch there and there. Now, place blocks right on top of this torch, and that torch. And in front of these two blocks on the end, redstone dust like so. Now right here, we're going to place a block, which is the same material as your stairs. So in this case, it will be plank because we have wooden stairs. Okay, a little more on this later. Anyway, so that takes care of that. And now we need to get these torches over here. So the ones on the side, 2 blocks, a little trench like this. Okay, and come around here, drop this one line of redstone dust, dig a hole there, repeater facing that way, no delay, and then run the dust right into this block right here. Over here, we're actually going to place a torch, and then we're going to run the line right into that block there. Okay, these two right here, dig a 2x2 hole like this, repeater, and dust, just like that. Alright, now we need to get power to these pistons right here. So let's start on this side, okay? We're going to use this repeater here, drop down the power, 2 pieces of redstone dust, and then we're going to run it right into that block with a torch, block on top, dust right here, and block right there. Okay? Kind of the same thing on the other side. So from this torch here, we're going to run 2 redstone dust that way, and we don't want it connecting here. So what we're going to do first, place a block, and then we run our wiring over 2 blocks, and I can't reach it. There it goes, right there. Do a little dip right here, 1 more dust into that block with the torch on it, and then on top of that torch, a block, redstone dust on top of that block right there. Okay, so that should take care of the powering of everything, if I am not mistaken. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is build our T flip-flop. So let's do that. Now, from here, go 3 blocks out like that. Okay, what you want to do is cover these two, and then also add a block here because redstone dust will rest on that piece here. Actually, let's make that purple because it's not. Is this part of the T flip-flop? I can't make up my mind. Forget it. Anyways, so this is gonna go out 1 piece of redstone dust. Now on this end here, point a repeater right into that block. No delay on each side, redstone dust, and then facing this way and this way, 2 repeaters, each one set to 2. Okay. Place blocks right in front of those repeaters, and then pistons facing inward like so. Regular. Now, what we're going to do is add solid block, glass, glass, solid block. Okay? And from here, whoops, there we go. From here, start a block, a row of blocks from one repeater to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 blocks. Okay? Repeater on each end, redstone torch like this, block on top of each torch, and finally a line of redstone dust right here. Okay, these 3 little pieces, that's where your input can go. So let's do that now. Boom, and boom. Okay, and I believe that should be it. Now this tends to fix itself, so just run it a couple of times. It should be a couple, maybe just once. Don't worry about that. Run it again, and fixed. So let's yep, it is fine. Now a little note on this over here. Now this design doesn't accommodate for stairs being here. There are designs out there that do this, but the thing is, requires more wiring than what this design has. So it's a bit of a trade-off between having the stairs here as opposed to blocks with half slabs on them, in front of them, I mean, and having it, having the design be lightweight. So I think I like the lightweight option. So up to you. Anyways, so you could do that if you really wanted to continue walking up and down without having to stop here and then jump. You could do that and then continue the stairs as normal, just like this. Whoops, like that. Okay. Anyway, so another note is about the pulse limiter. Last time we were able to use a pulse limiter, and you will need a little bit more space. So let me dig that out now. The thing is, the last time I was able to set a pulse limiter to 6 ticks. This time it has to be 7. But even then, 7 is kind of because I will show you. Because with 7 it acts a little bit funky, and it's not stable until you set it to 8. So I did ask Wiltic about this, and he said that it does. Even though it's 8, it still looks smoother than just a plain button. So as an option, you can add this pulse limiter if you want. But let me show you what it looks like with 7. Upon closing, it just right there. Ah, right there. Did you see that? Ah, okay. So anyway, if you set it to 8, the closing and opening is still smooth and also uniform. Boom. Okay. So it's up to you whether you want to add it or not, and whether you want to set it to 7 or 8. Now, last thing is, like I mentioned before, I think I mentioned before, someone in the comments of the last tutorial said if we could get rid of this. So yeah, there's a way to get rid of it at the cost of 1 extra space in width. Okay, so let me cut this out here, and let me show you how to do that now. Okay, so before you start, make sure that your stairs are closed, like that. And what you're going to do is come over here and place 2 blocks like this, knock that one out. The only reason you need that is so that you could move this piston back here. Okay, and then place your floor there. And you're also going to do that with, knock this out just to have it out of the way for now. You're also going to do that with this piston right here, this set of pistons. Just move this one back that way, and floor here. So that's it for the configuration. This is the new position of the pistons, and now all we need is the wiring. Remember to replace your pistons that you knocked out here to get out of the way. Remember that's important. And then your block right there. Okay, so now let's start on the wiring for these pistons. So the wiring, here we go. Run blocks like this, and right here. Okay, and you're gonna go wire, repeater, no delay, wire, right into this block. That is going to power this piston here. And for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't power this one. You think it would, but it doesn't. It needs an update, so what I did was I just added a piston here. It'll stretch out and give this its update. I haven't put too much thought into it. It's just a regular piston, so it's not really that big of a deal to me, but if you could find a way to give this an update, another way, a cheaper way, more power to ya. But to me, this is cool. This is fine. I'll stretch out to here and then do that. Anyways, so that's it for that. And last thing that you need to do is come over here to the T flip-flop and change these repeaters to 3. And then 3. And I believe that should do it. That should do it. So let's do this. Alright. Now as you can see, now you don't see the piston heads right here. Okay. So it's a little bit more clean. You're still going to see these, unfortunately. But at least this is a little better than, if you care about this, it's a little better than the other design. So that's your option for that. Now with these pistons moved this way, you can still use the pulse limiter, and you can't use 7. It'll just mess up on you. And the 8, right there, you could use 8, but it'll look like that. I'm assuming that if you change it to 9, it'll be fine. But then I mean, what's the difference between 10 ticks and 9? So honestly, with this setup, I'd just use the button. I don't know, unless the closing doesn't bother you. But oh well, it's all personal preference. Ugly. All right, that's it. So this is the new design here. Well, not really new design. It's the fix for the stairs, and also a little bit of a tweak to make this a little cleaner on the inside. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, thank you to Wiltec and Los Osos, and go away.